the Philippine 10 Piso Coin 2005 marks a significant point in the evolution of Philippine coinage, blending the country's revolutionary history with its modern economic journey. It belongs to the improved Flora and Fauna coin series, officially part of the new BSP series, which ran from 1995 until the early 2010s, prior to the new generation currency and GC series. By 2005, the Philippines was in the midst of steady yet challenging economic growth. President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo was in office, and inflation concerns, overseas remittances, and global oil prices were shaping monetary policy. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas (BSP) was working on improving the quality and security of its coinage, while also managing cost efficiency and public convenience. Coins were being redesigned to be more durable, harder to counterfeit, and easier to use. The Philippine Peso 10 coin, introduced in 2000, gradually replaced the older Philippine Peso 10 banknote, which was phased out due to short lifespan and high maintenance costs. The 10 Piso coin of 2005 is notable for being bimetallic, a rare and advanced feature among Philippine coins. It features this color contrast not only enhances its visual appeal, but also aids in distinguishing it from other denominations. Andrés Bonifacio on the left, founder of the Katipunan and key figure of the 1896 Philippine Revolution. Apolinario Mabini on the right, known as the brains of the revolution and the first Prime Minister of the Philippines. Republica ng Pilipinas encircles the upper edge, while 10 Piso is at the bottom. The dual portrait design signifies unity between the ideals of revolution and governance, celebrating intellectual and militant contributions to independence. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas seal. The 1993 version is prominently placed. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas encircles the seal. Security edges with micro-engraving give it anti-counterfeit protection. In 2005, the coin was minted in large numbers to fully replace the Philippine Peso 10 banknote in daily use. It was accepted widely and circulated actively in public transport, retail, and banking. The 2005 version saw no major errors or misstrikes, but some rare examples with off-center strikes, weak details, or doubled lettering are considered minor collectibles among numismatists. Their images evoke memories of the revolution against Spanish colonial rule and the early efforts to build a sovereign Philippine government. Their joint depiction reminds Filipinos of the dual forces required for true independence, strength and strategy. Laltao, still legal tender. The 20510 Piso coin was eventually replaced by the new generation currency coin series. Starting in 2018, the new version features Apolinario Mabini alone with a simpler design and a different metallic composition. However, many Filipinos still remember and use the 2005 version. It's commonly found in wallets, jeepney fare boxes, sari-sari store counters, and even vending machines. Today, this coin holds sentimental and historical value. The 10 Piso coin begins with the practical need to replace the Philippine Peso 10 banknote, which had a short lifespan of 6 to 12 months in circulation. Paper bills required constant reprinting and maintenance. In contrast, coins last 10 to 15 years, making them more cost-effective. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas (BSP) shifted from printing Philippine Peso 10 notes to producing Philippine Peso 10 coins to save public funds and improve coin durability in daily transactions. The Philippine Peso 10 coin first entered circulation in 2000, but by 2005, the bimetallic design had become standardized. Founder of the Katipunan KKK, a secret revolutionary society that led the revolt against Spanish colonial rule in 1896, Bonifacio was not formally educated like Rizal but was a self-taught intellectual and patriot. He was executed in 1897 during a power struggle within the revolutionary government, a tragic and controversial moment in history. Bonifacio represents the forgotten masses, the workers, peasants, and lower-class revolutionaries who carried out the real fighting, known as the brains of the revolution, and later, the sublime paralytic. Despite being paralyzed by polio, Mabini served as the prime minister and foreign minister of Emilio Aguinaldo's revolutionary government, advocated for Philippine independence, democratic reforms, and social justice, refused to swear allegiance to the United States, which led to his exile to Guam. Abini symbolizes resistance through wisdom and moral integrity, standing firm even when faced with foreign colonization during the Philippine-American War. The coin was intentionally made bimetallic. Nickel brass ring represents strength and resistance. Copper nickel center represents clarity, truth, and unity. This was the first and only Philippine coin to feature two heroes on the obverse, highlighting the dual nature of nation building, bravery and intellect. Also, the 2005 10 Piso coin features a micro-engraved edge, a detail introduced to combat counterfeiting and raise minting standards. 2005. The Philippines was under the Gloria Macapagal Arroyo administration. Amid economic recovery, overseas remittances were rising, and the government aimed to stabilize the currency and control inflation. The BSP modernized its minting systems and aimed to align with international coin standards. The 10 Piso coin played a critical role in public commerce, especially in transportation. Jeepneys, buses, reflected the country's attempt to modernize its image and strengthen national identity through numismatics. Some early 2005-10 Piso coins had weak strikes or off-centered designs due to worn dies. There are rumors that some test coins were minted in small batches in 2004 but not released to the public. These are extremely rare. The 10 Piso bimetallic coin design was inspired by European currencies, such as the €2 coin, reflecting international cooperation in mint technology. The 1993 BSP logo on the reverse side was designed after the central bank's reorganization.